Hello coders! Welcome to PassCoder 21 pre-medical coding YouTube channel. In today's session, we are going to learn list of appendices in the CPT codebook. Currently, we are using 2023 version, so we are going to learn list of appendices in the CPT codebook. So, as most of our subscribers are requesting for video on list of CPT appendices, we have decided to create this video which will be very useful for all the medical coders who are working with CPT codebook. So all of us know in CPT codebook we have appendices which are very useful in order to know updates in the CPT codebook. But most of the coders overlook this section. So in order to help the coders, we are creating this video. If you are visiting for the first time, please click on subscribe button to receive future updates. Please learn and share with your fellow coders about PassCoder 21 Medical Coding YouTube channel. If you want to know complete appendices in the CPT codebook, please watch this video until the end. So if we check Appendix A, which contains modifiers which are categorized as modifiers applicable to CPT codes, anesthesia physical status modifiers, modifiers approved for ambulatory surgery center, hospital outpatient, and also we have level 2 modifiers. So for example, if you are writing or planning to write CPC exam, you need to know modifiers applicable to CPT codes, which include most of the CPT modifiers. Next one is anesthesia physical status modifiers. If you are writing the CPC exam, you need to know the anesthesia physical status modifiers, and this section is useful for the anesthesia coders and the coders who are trying to enter or planning to write CPC exam. So if you are working in ambulatory surgery center, you need to know the modifiers which are under modifier approved for ambulatory surgery center, hospital outpatient. And also we have level 2 modifiers which includes anatomical modifiers like eye, fingers and toe modifiers. And also we have interventional radiology modifiers. So if you check Appendix B, which contains summary of additions, deletions and revisions which are related to the current year. So if you want to know all the additions, deletions and revisions, you need to go to the Appendix B and you need to follow the guidance provided in the Appendix B. So next one is Appendix C, clinical examples. So basically previously we used to have Appendix C which contains clinical examples related to evaluation management. But currently Appendix C is removed from the CPT codebook appendixes and we need to check all the information regarding evaluation management coding in evaluation management guidelines. So next we have Appendix C, which is summary of CPT add-on codes, which we need to identify it plus mark in front of the CPT code. And also we need to know that we will not append any modifier to the add-on code. And also in order to code add-on code, we need to have primary code along with the add-on code. So if you want to code add-on code, first you need to code primary code. Along with primary code, you need to include add-on code. Next one is Appendix E, which contains summary of CPT code exempt from modifier 51. So modifier 51 means or indicates multiple procedures were performed at the same session. So if you want to know all the modifier exempt CPT codes, you need to check Appendix C for modifier 51. In the same way, if you want to check 63 modifier exempt, you need to check Appendix F. Next one is Appendix G, summary of CPT codes that include moderate sedation. Basically, previously we used to have Appendix G, but currently we don't have Appendix G in the CPT codebook, which has been removed from the CPT code set. So if you want to know CPT codes that include moderate sedation, you need to check the guidelines for codes 99151, 99152, 99153, 99155, 99156 and 99157. Next one is Appendix H, alphabetical clinical topics listing. So basically Appendix H also removed from the CPT code book. Next one is Appendix I, genetic testing code modifiers, which is also removed from the CPT code set. Next one is Appendix J, electrodiagnostic medicine listing of sensory, motor and mixed nerves. So basically, this summary assigns each sensory, motor and mixed nerve with its appropriate nerve conduction study code in order to enhance accurate reporting of codes 959072 to 95913. So basically, if you are planning to code nerve conduction studies, you need to follow the Appendix J guidelines. Next one is Appendix K, product pending FDA approval. So if you want to check CPT codes pending for FDA approval, you need to check Appendix K. Next, we have Appendix L, vascular families, which is the most important appendix for all the medical coders who are working in interventional radiology coding. Appendix M is renumbered CPT code citations crosswalk. Basically, using this appendix, you can check renumbered CPT code in the CPT book. So if you want to check summary of resequenced CPT codes, you need to check Appendix N. Next one is Appendix O, multi-analyte assays with algorithmic analysis and property laboratory analysis. Next one is Appendix P, CPT codes that may be used for synchronous telemedicine services. So for example, if you are working for telemedicine services, you need to check the codes from Appendix P. So for example, if you want to code for coronavirus vaccines, you need to check Appendix Q, which includes severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2 vaccines. Next one is Appendix R, which we will use for digital medicine services taxonomy. Next one is Appendix S, which is the new appendix in the CPT book, which provides artificial intelligence taxonomy for medical services and procedures. Last but not the least, Appendix T, which include CPT codes that may be used for synchronous real-time interactive audio-only telemedicine services. So if you are coding for telemedicine services, you need to check Appendix T in order to know the codes. Thank you coders. Thanks for watching FastCoder 21. Please watch, learn, share and subscribe.